Blog Talk Radio.
Aloha, everybody. This is Jennifer O. and my co-host,
Kaleo.
We did a show on Saturday on mini readings.
Readings.
Yes, and you're my echo.
I am. I decided I'd be a little mischievous today.
Great. Sounds like a plan. Anyways, on Saturday we couldn't possibly get to everybody. The switchboard was like crazy full the whole time. So we decided to extend that mini reading show into today. During the show, if you guys are listening, we really answer questions on anything, career, love, and money, and that sort of thing, which tends
and what
to
else is there? Career, love,
and money. That's pretty much it. We will answer questions about, being intuitive or universal laws and that sort of thing, although we don't get a lot of that on the mini reading show, but that's okay, because whatever that you're having issues with or trouble with, we're going to try to help you out with that, and I'm going to give you my psychic opinion and what I see. So that's going to be today's show. It's going to be fun. We also, I am going to give you my website, because this is a mini reading show, and because we get so busy, our switchboard gets so full, we're going to try to keep it to one question a person.
And some calls actually deserve some, longer period,
right.
longer readings.
Sometimes I know it's hard to keep it to one question, but if you're interested in getting a further reading, half hour, 15-minute, or an hour, I do all of those. On your question or something that's happening in your life, you can definitely go on my website, the JenniferOSpsychic.com, or also you can just call Kaleo 808-753-0920, and we can book an appointment. However, I am getting filled up rather quickly. I started doing those Ho'omana seminars, where I talk to people. If you're in Hawaii, if you're listening in Hawaii, it's something that is just going like wildfire.
Gangbusters.
Literally. And that's, people are getting together, 10 or 12 people. I do a talk on creation, universal laws, and that sort of thing. It's going over, and I do mini readings at that time. It's going over so incredibly well that I have just been booked out like crazy. So, and
a lot of the Ho'omana information is based on your upcoming book. Is that correct?
Yes, my upcoming book. So that's why I think it's doing incredibly well. It's really a great basis for that. But there's one of the reasons it's doing so well is because people are using the stuff that I'm talking about, and they are applying it to their own life, and they're seeing such incredible results that their friends all want to meet me and want to do the seminar, because they want to know what I taught them and what they did, and so what it is it's just basically me teaching you some things, and then my clients are going and apply it to their own life, and they're just having such incredible results that everybody wants to know what's happening. So I'm just getting a ton of calls, booking more seminars and that sort of thing. So definitely, if you're in Hawaii, it is something to check out.
You know what I notice about your Ho'omana workshops as I go with you is actually, it's interesting because people come from all walks of life. But what they really, I've just realized this, what they really find with each other when they come to those workshops is a commonality.
Right.
And a camaraderie, and then they start networking, and you meet like-minded people, and it just really lifts you up to be able to network like that and meet people like that.
Well, and it's very uplifting. Everybody just leaves feeling really great about what they learned and excited about life and changing some things that they were struggling with or having questions about. So it's just such an uplifting, positive thing, and they carry it over into their own life, and that's what's so amazing. We're going to start taking callers because our switchboard is again, just lighting up ridiculous. So we're going to just get to the mini reading show. We have area code 404. Aloha.
Aloha.
Hey, how are you guys?
Wonderful.
We're doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I have maybe a weird question. I feel like I'm going through a shift within the last 4 days. I feel like someone probably has been working on me where I've been handling everyday challenges in a totally different manner. So I was wondering if you're able to tell me, am I shifting or am I getting ready what's about to come, for me? I don't know what's going on. I like it the way it is, but I was just wondering if that's what I'm going through.
People have different shifts throughout their lifetime, and it seems that you actually are coming to a part in your life where you're starting to shift vibrationally a little bit and being more aware of how much control that you have over your life. And so your perspective is really shifted. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's made. What happens is, and I wished I had my book at this time because it's hard to tell you all this with a mini reading show. But what happens when you shift your perspective is your vibration changes, and when your vibration changes, you're working with the laws of the universe in a totally different manner, and it feels great because you start getting results, you start feeling more positive. You start seeing some things come into your life that are really just kind of exciting, and it doesn't seem like you had to work very hard at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it just feels like on a 4-day high, and it's like the weirdest thing.
Yeah,
and
it's really it's exciting, and enjoy it, and don't worry about it. Just go with it. Add it into bring this day into the next day into the next day, and keep your perspective shifted. Because that's really what's happening with you, and it's affecting your life in a really wonderful way. So your vibration is shifted as well. And that's a universal level, and it's really a great thing, and you're going to see some amazing results. Now's a good time to start creating your future, by the way, which is one of the things I talk about in my seminar. So now when you're feeling like this is a really good time to kind of sit in a room or sit after dinner before you go to bed or when you wake up and start imagining things that you would like in your life. An easier job, maybe to go on vacation, any of those things that you find fun that you want to daydream about, do that at this point in your life because you're going to be shocked at how easy things will start coming to you.
Well, I've been doing a lot of physical manifestation, if that makes sense, just placing myself there. And
yes,
it's so funny how you said that.
Yes, so there you go. That's actually, that's exactly what you need to be doing right now, which is part of the perspective shift, which is, what I want you to realize, and anybody who's listening, is when you do these things and you're seeing the results of like the high that you're talking about, that is when you're making the vibration shift. That's when you're shifting with the universe. And so you've done this. You've really worked on it, and you started creating a result, and now you're getting the results, and it's like, wow, this is really cool, and this feels very different. So keep doing that and keep working with that. Really great job.
All right, thank you. I'm glad that you confirmed that. Thank you so much.
Yes. You have a wonderful day. Aloha.
Will do. Blessings to y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
We have a caller, let's see, area code 951. Aloha, can you hear us?
Hi, Jennifer. Yes, I can.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I have a question that kind of goes along with something else you told me. I spoke to you last week and had a question about a relationship. And you asked me if I was moving, and I said, as a matter of fact, we're trying to move closer to our daughter, which is about an hour and a half away. And you said, no, I see you moving more towards a friend 2,000 miles away.
Okay.
And after we hung up, I thought about it, and it dawned on me that I did not ask you if I do move the 2,000 miles away closer to the friend, how is this friend going to react? How are they going to feel about me moving there? Will it be a happy move, or will it be like a, oh, no?
One of the things I want you to, and what I teach my clients is, put that friend thing out of the picture and just know that there's some other people in that area that you very much enjoy.
There is.
And so I don't want you to worry about one person and how they feel about the move, because what happens is that pulls you left brain, and then it starts making you question the move and worry about it and do all these different things. And you don't need to do that. What I want you to do, what I've seen psychically with the move, is that you very much enjoy the move, you enjoy the area, you enjoy the friends, you have a really good connection with a lot of friends there, like more than this one person. So yes. You're so very happy just being in the area that it's good for you. And that's what I see, okay? But when you start looking at how one person affects you, that can change your own mood. And when that changes your mood, it can bring you out of happiness into worry. You don't even go there, because you don't want one person's opinion on what you're doing to pull you out of your joy, ever.
Yes,
So
that's a lot of what I deal with here.
And that's what you don't want to do. And so in order to change it for the better and to create your future in the way that I teach people how to do it all the time and how you can have control over it, is no worries on this person. Just feel like, well, they'll deal with it and it'll be fine with them, but me, I'm going to enjoy the area. I'm going to enjoy these other people. I'm going to see some things that I don't get to see around here, and it's going to feel so great and wonderful, and it's going to be easy to find work if I want to do that. And just go there, bask in that wonderful happiness feeling of there. And when that happens, then your friends and different people out there will be happy to see you. That particular friend will be happy to see you. But if you go to the worry part, you create a whole different energy. And when you start worrying, that friend may be like, whoa, this feels really heavy to me. She's worried, and I can tell her energy's different. Now, he would never say that, but I don't care who you are on the planet. Men and women, they can all sense everybody's energy. So they can feel if they're heavy and weighted. They can feel if they're fun and excited and just wanting to try something new, right?
Right.
So,
okay, that was my question.
Take your friend out of the equation, and you're going to it doesn't matter his reaction. You're going to have an amazing time regardless.
Yeah, it's about your own joy.
Yeah. All right. You have a good day.
I have a hard time doing that. That's the problem. I worry about everybody else.
That's your work, and I wish you were here for my seminar, but definitely get my book when it comes out. I'll be talking about it on the radio. It will help you with that.
Okay, thank you very much, Jennifer.
Aloha.
Oh, sorry about that. We just tend to cut people off sometimes. 818 area code. What can I help you with?
Hi. I would like to ask a relationship question. I've been on and off with this gentleman, and I'm not, he initially was going to commit, and I don't know if he'll ever get serious or not.
Okay, question. No. He will not get serious.
Okay.
No. And so I don't mean to be so I don't want to be so point blank with you. Okay. But I don't love the way you're being strung along, and I don't think that he's necessarily doing it really on purpose, but he wants to know that you're going to be there, but is he going to commit to you? No. And if he says he's going to, he'll back out.
Oh, good one. I mean, I love that because, words are cheap, so to speak. You have to follow up.
Yes.
So, has he been dating other people since we broke up?
That's really it doesn't really even matter when I do these readings if people get into that, because the thing is, you're not getting from this relationship what you want, and you want to feel like you have a level of trust and commitment with somebody. You're not getting it from him, so that means it's time to move on or accept the relationship for what it is.
Thank you, Jen. You're right.
You're wonderful. I'm sorry.
Appreciate. No, I love honesty. You're just confirming my beliefs. So thank you very much.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Well, if you stay in it, please just accept him for who he is, which is non-committal.
Exactly, which makes me sick to my stomach. So I'm walking.
Okay. All right. You have a good day. All right. Aloha. Bye. Oh, yes. And for anybody who's on the air, please don't call me if you don't want honesty. I guess I should.
She has trouble with honesty and blurting things out there.
I should say that.
And by the way, it looks like we've got 203 callers in a row here.
So we have a
203-283.
Yes, 203-283. You're on the air.
How you doing?
Hello.
Hello. I was wondering, do you see any new things coming my way?
Are you talking about career?
Career or finance, whatever new coming.
I feel like you're really in a waiting pattern with career. What's happening with your career?
I guess it's in the state still right now. I have a buddy of mine who's giving me an opportunity to work with some other people, so I got a meeting today.
Okay, and I can't hear you very well. Just I'm trying to get here. So are you not working right now, but you're pursuing something?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, are you pursuing something, but you're pursuing it at probably 80% of your own energy? Like, if you really want it, are you saying you're putting about 80% effort into it?
Yeah, and my buddy.
Okay, well, that's the problem. I feel that you are not doing 110% on this career or whatever that you're pursuing. And that really comes across to some people that you're working with or dealing with, and it will come across in the meeting today. So you need to really make a decision. And if this is something that you want to do, you need to commit to it 110% literally. And I mean, you need to get excited about it. And I feel like there's some things that you're not excited about. So you need to shift it to where you rework it a little bit to where it's something that you're really passionate about, because I think that that's part of the problem. Is that making sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to make it more your own. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like you're kind of following along with somebody else's guide or rule or something, and that is why you're not as excited about it.
Yeah, I decided to, try to go on my own right now.
Right. So you need to decide what you want to do, exactly what makes you very excited, and commit to it 110%. And I promise you things will change and start opening doors. And the reason that happens, I don't know if you listen to my show a lot or not, but when you're pursuing a career or anything of that nature, you put out an energy to the universe. And the universe doesn't care who you are or what you do, but it takes an order from you and it sends you back whatever you're putting out there. And I feel like you're putting out into the universe, well, I kind of like what I'm doing. I'm sort of passionate about it, but I'm not loving the way this is going. And the universe is going, okay, well, he's not super excited, and he sort of is on the right path, so I'm going to send him stuff that matches that. And I feel like once you shift that into changing up whatever it is that's holding you back, whatever's making you not put 110% into it, once you shift that, your energy is going to renew, and the universe is going to go, whoa, now he's really on board. Now he's really headed towards something. Now he has a focus and a goal. And once you do that, it's going to change a 180 for you. So take that information I gave you and go 110%, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, we have another caller, area code 203.
Yeah, hi there.
Hello. Hi.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay. My name is Ann, and my question is, I've been working on some things, with my spiritual path, maybe with the mind of doing something part-time when I retire in 2 or 3 years. I'm trying to see if you see anything in that vein for me.
Your question is, do I see you doing anything spiritual part-time?
Right, yeah, for a living.
Okay.
Like to supplement my...
I feel that you do. I don't think it would supplement very much. Okay. Are you involved in a church-ish type of environment that?
Not right now.
Not right now?
No. I mean, I go to church,
okay.
But I work in a corporate environment.
Well, that's what I mean. You go to church. There's a church you're involved in.
I go to church, on Sundays, and during the week I'm involved in a job. I have a job in a large corporation.
Right. But what I'm trying to get at is, as far as the spiritual stuff, I think that you may be able to tie that in with some of the people that you know at your church.
I don't really know. No, I don't
okay,
know.
well, I feel like that would be a platform that it could actually open up some doors for you, so to speak. I think that they would be a little more open than you realize.
Really?
But as far as, yes,
I think because it's a traditional Roman Catholic church.
Okay, well, anyways, there are some people that would be interested in some of the things that you have to say, which is why that they want to, they go to church. People want to be closer to God, and that, yes, there is all the conservative people, but I actually come from a Roman Catholic background myself. So as far as supplementing income, I wouldn't count on it real heavily as far as the supplement. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Okay. We have 646 area code.
Aloha, Jennifer.
Aloha.
Aloha. My question is about money. If you see my financial situation improving anytime in the near future, or far future.
Or for future. You must have listened
Cover
to
all the bases, yeah.
I'm listening. Tell me the truth.
Let's see. Let's go into that a little bit more. It seems like the last couple months that you've had, it's been pretty rough.
Yes.
Okay, like worse than normal?
Yep. Yeah, normal's usually tight, but I lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it seems like that either something's happened or shifted or whatever. It's been worse than normal. I feel like you're on the end of that worse than normal. So I feel like you're going to start coming out of that, and you're going to start seeing a light at the end of the tunnel, end of September-ish or October-ish. Actually, I think as it gets towards Christmas, you're going to feel some type of shift, or something's going to happen where you're going to feel lighter on the income side.
So I mean, it's take kind of a while, yeah.
Well, not a long while though, because I mean, if you think about it, we're in August, right? And we're already at the tail end of your. I felt like you were going to have a 3-month hard time, and if you were about 2.5 months in on your on the abnormal financial problem that you were having, that puts it into August-ish. So, I think that things change for you in September. I think that they get better in October. And then I think by Christmas, which is when usually people have a strain, I think that you're actually going to feel some relief.
Oh, okay, awesome. May I ask you one other thing about timing for a show?
Real quick.
Okay, I do these cabaret shows. We have one scheduled on August 14th. It's been a little difficult coming together. Someone else suggested that I don't do it now, and I'm just wondering if you get to go forward with the August 14th show or wait until later.
I go forward with it, but there is going to be some technical things or whatever that happens here. There are kinks that you're going to have to work out of the show, but I feel like you need to go forward with it.
Thank you, because that was my gut feeling, too. Thank you. Mahalo.
You're welcome. Mahalo.
Yes, go with your intuition.
Go with your gut feeling. That is really great. I'm glad, caller, that you mentioned that at the end. Absolutely. Always go with your gut feeling. And for everybody who's listening, and if you listen to my show, your gut feeling trumps everybody else's feeling. It trumps your friend's feeling. It trumps your friends and family advice. Whether you follow it or not, I guess, is your free will. But always go with your gut feeling. We have a Skype caller on the air.
Yes, hello, Jennifer.
Hi.
Aloha.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Where are you?
I'm calling from Pennsylvania. No, I'm calling from Pennsylvania.
Oh.
Hi.
Great.
Yes. So, how is it over there?
It's beautiful.
It doesn't suck
as
too
always.
bad.
Yeah, it's not really horrible.
Temperature-wise, you're pretty good.
Yeah, we're in the 80s.
Oh, it's not bad. Good.
It's always in the 80s. It never changes.
Every day.
Unless
Sweet.
it's hurricane season, then it's a little rainy.
Yes.
But
okay, so I'm not getting any sense of what I need to do right now. I'm unemployed. I've sent out resumes. I've really not gotten a lot of responses. And some few responses that I did get, they asked for their credit report, which we all know is the red flag of phony ads and scamming. So presently I'm looking for how to generate some income, and the other question we all ask is usually career and romance. So my career is first and foremost, and then the romance part is second. So I'm not sure what I need to do to generate more. I've Facebooked some of the things that I do to try to generate in my local community, which is a Facebook page as well. And I'm really not getting a lot of response back. Granted, it's the summer, and August is around the corner. So if you could get a greater sense of what's going on for me, I'd certainly appreciate it.
I'm going to go with the career question, since we just have one question for you because we have many callers. I'm seeing a couple of different things with you, so I'm not really sure how they tie into your life. Okay. You seem to be very well at event-type organizing or something of that nature, putting together things or managing. That seems to be a skill of yours. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yes. Okay. And do you have some type of art background, or like, are you any type of artist? Have you been in an art type background at all?
Very
like
good. I applaud you. Yes. I'm a photographer as well as I make jewelry, and I have drawn, and I'm really multi-talented in the art field. I've also been a hairdresser, which I no longer am.
Okay, so it's like you really did call a psychic show. Yay!
Yes, I did.
Okay, I'm feeling like some of the things that you're applying for are not in your art background necessarily.
Right. Well, I have applied. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Well, right. But I feel like the art stuff that you need to be pursuing is your own art stuff. And I feel like I'm seeing pictures and I'm seeing drawing and painting type stuff. And that even may go together where you're taking photography and turning it into photo art, or you're also taking pictures of art. But, you know, I actually see you being very successful in the photography art world. And I know that that seems – go ahead.
No, I'm agreeing with you. I just said good. Yes.
Your left – I know that your left brain's going to want to go, but I need to pay the electric bill like now, you know.
Right.
So the problem with that is when you force something that you're not passionate about, when you force something of trying to find a job, the universe will step in and not give you that job. The universe will step in and try to veer you another direction, and that's why you're having trouble finding a job. And I would like you to go on my website, please, and read this article that I've written on there that you will very much enjoy, and that's Finding a Job with a Leap of Faith. That is on my JenniferOPsychic.com. It is on the media page, and that will explain so much of this to you that I can't go into explaining right at this point in time. But I do feel if you pursue the photography stuff, I feel that you're going to start seeing some results back for the photography art-ish area where it's like your self-employed type of thing. I feel that you're going to start getting ideas, and some things are going to start flowing, and you're going to start thinking of all this stuff where you can make money at. The more that you pursue it, the more your vibration raises, which means you connect in with spirit and the universal laws, which means you get more ideas, which directs you towards money to pay the light bill. And so as you do that, I actually see you bringing in a pretty good income from doing that in 7 months, 6.5 to 7 months, if you choose to go that route.
So should I have my own personal show then, as opposed to entering into small contests, or what?
Yes.
Anything and everything in relation to.
Yes, and I think that you should make it. I think that you are good enough to own it. Make it your own. Not like you're better than people that are all entering into contests. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Thank you. I had a feeling about that.
Yes, and I want you to own that. I want you to make it the presence. You know, this is what I do. I'm very good at what I do, and here you go. Here's my show. I want you to present yourself that way to a gallery or to places or to a magazine, and look at this amazing work that I do, and I have so much confidence in my work, and you're better than the stuff that you've been entering or doing. Do you see what I mean? Make it about you more. Make it about your passion.
I had a feeling about that. And what should I charge as a reasonable rate for people to come see my work when I have the opening?
I think that do some research in the area, because I have a feeling that it will pertain to the area. Do some research in the area. Don't charge too little.
I know.
Because if you charge too little, they will think that you're average. So
or immature.
Go to the lower expensive rate. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where you go
the low end of
average,
of high. Yeah.
Yes, the low end of the high. Start there. Okay.
And if you can blog me later with relationship, that would certainly be appreciated.
You can call for a reading if you want to.
Next time.
Or you can go on my website. Yes.
All right.
But
I'll do that.
Some other callers.
Yes, I know. Thank you so much.
All right. You're welcome.
Right.
Bye. Okay, we have a caller, Hanny.
Hello, Jennifer. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, I can.
Because it's a bit fuzzy.
Yes, I can. What's your question?
My question is about work. I've been looking for work and I've got a few rejections.
Okay.
But I really just want to know what you feel about it, because I've done a complete 180 degrees. I've gone in a different direction, and I feel good about it. And yes, that's my question.
I feel like timing's not. You did switch 180 degrees. Are you going charity-ish way or something?
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
That is a great place for you, and I feel like something comes for you in about 2-3 months-ish, which seems like a long time, but I want you to stop worrying about it.
Okay.
And trust that you're going the right direction, because I feel like that's putting up a block for you. I think once you did the 180 degrees, I feel like your left brain's kind of panicking a little bit, that you're enjoying it, but it makes you a little bit nervous. Does that make sense?
Yes. Oh, yes, definitely.
Okay. Well,
but I feel good about it. I'm getting every single day. I'm getting more and more stronger, thinking like I really can't wait. And then
what I want you to do is more relax into it.
Okay.
You know, not even just the excitement and whatever. Just relax into that's your goal. That's your destination, and no matter what, it's bound to work out for you, because that's what you're created in your head, and you're just going to go that direction, and something's going to pop up. And I kind of feel like something really pops up for you. Okay. So you're heading the right direction. Just don't get worried about the time.
Okay. Yeah. I'll go for it.
Okay. Have a wonderful time. All right. Aloha.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay, we have a 562 area code.
Hi, Jennifer. Yay! Hi. My question is about career and finance. I do have a full-time job. I'm working for my sister in the medical office, and I owe her a lot of money. And while waiting for my green card, I am building up my coaching practice, and I also have a Melaleuca business on the side. How do you see all these things like in the future? Because I want to pay all my debts, and I want to know where should I focus on so I could, I could be like financially better.
I actually see you doing really financially well in the future. It seems like it all comes together at one time with the coaching. And then what was the other thing?
Melaleuca.
Melaleuca. It's a home-based business.
Okay. So I think that I like you pursuing both of those, but I've seen that it feels like you kind of do some consulting-ish stuff in the health field. So that may be the. Does that make sense?
Yes, that's what I'm preparing for, consultancy in the health.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love it when people confirm that I'm psychic on the show, because then, But no, the consulting in the medical field-ish area, whatever that is that you're doing, I feel like you make a serious good income.
Wow. I see.
Okay?
Okay.
So no worries about that.
Yeah, but will there be improvements in the next 3-4 months?
No, it's going to take a little bit. It's going to take a few months. So don't hang up on time, because anybody else who's listening to this, when you start hanging up on time and worrying about paying things and whatever, it really tends to block things coming to you quicker. And I know that you want it to come to you quicker, but I feel like this, where you start getting really successful, where you start getting some clientele with the consulting I was talking about, is probably 6-7 months-ish. But in the next few years is when your finances seriously turn around. And that's a good thing, because I could have said they weren't going to turn around, So, it's really wonderful. Look forward to that. It's coming. You can feel it coming. You're going to have some really good income. Okay?
Thank you.
And I need
Thank
to
you
get
so much.
You're welcome. Aloha.
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 And again, with everybody, I want to make sure that if you want a longer reading, that you either call Kaleo at 808-753-0920, or you send us an email. You can go on my website, jenniferopsychic.com. Okay, we have a 951 area code.
Hi. Yes. I wanted to see if you can tell me if you pick marriage up for me in the future.
If I see marriage for you in the future?
Yes.
You know, I do see a possible marriage. Are you in some relationship now, or are you trying to get into a relationship?
No, I'm not in a relationship at all.
Okay, you're wanting to get into a relationship.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I actually see marriage for you in the future as a possibility, but I am thinking that you just decide that you want to marry just to be married, and that it's not necessarily something that you, I guess, want to say you're super excited about. So just kind of be aware of that, and you'll make that choice at that time. Because it seems like somebody at the point in time you get into a relationship and they want to marry you, and you're not completely necessarily fully in love with them, but they bring some stability and some other things that you really want in your life. And so make the choice based on that, and that's what you'll be doing.
Okay.
Okay.
All righty.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good day. All right. We have area code.
You want me to take
that? We have 631 area code.
Oh, hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Can I ask 2 quick questions?
Well, we have pick your top one, because I still have like about 10 callers on the line.
When is my custody going to be over, and will I keep residential custody?
It seems like custody, when's it going to be over? It seems like it's a few months yet. Is it supposed to be done soon?
I have no idea.
Okay. It seems like you end up with residential custody, but it seems like it keeps getting prolonged, and it's a whole big battle. And I would say that it's still going to be a few months. Within a year-ish, it should be done, and you'll have the primary or residency or whatever. Okay?
Real quick, I applied for like a after-school program because I need to work part-time plus full-time. Do you see me getting anything 2 days a week or so? Doing the after-school program?
Say that again?
I'm looking to work in an after-school program a couple of days a week. Do you see me getting that?
It seems like you get some type of job doing 2 days a week.
Yeah, I was going to go retail, but I can't work weekends, and during the week it's too much with the full-time and the kids. So
it just seems like you're offered a 2-day-a-week job. And, hon, I have to move on to the next one because that was a couple of questions, and I still have a lot of callers. Okay?
Okay, but will it be with after school?
I'm not really sure. It just seems like a 2-day-a-week thing.
Okay, thank
you.
Bye-bye.
All right, aloha. We have another Skype caller. And hold on, Skype caller, it didn't put you on the air there. Well, there we go.
There it is.
Skype, there we are. Aloha.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I wanted to see if you could give me a look into my finances. My fiance and I, we've been having some financial difficulties, and he's going to be looking at settling a lawsuit soon.
He's going to be looking at what?
Settling. He has a lawsuit that's going for a car accident that he was in. So I'm looking to see if that's going to go well for him, and if we, can move on from that.
Okay. What's the question? Could you hear that? We're having a hard time hearing you. I heard about the lawsuit, your husband being able to move on from. Say that again.
I just wanted to see if our finances will get back on track, and if this lawsuit will, be in our favor.
It seems like the lawsuit will be in your favor. It seems like, were you considering doing bankruptcy at some point in time?
Not bankruptcy, no, but maybe debt consolidation.
Okay, debt consolidation. Okay, let's do first things first. I'm feeling like you guys may end up doing bankruptcy at some point in time. And I feel like once you do that, because you may look into the debt consolidation, and just so that you know, it just feels to me like get all your information on the debt consolidation, because I almost feel like you will come out better in the long run if you do a bankruptcy-ish type of thing. But I'm not a financial person. I'm just giving you my psychic opinion. So look into both. When you do look into the debt consolidation, please get all of the facts on that and get all the facts on versus, bankruptcy stuff. Okay. Please make sure that you check out both, because you really want to try to get out from under the money thing. I mean, you want to do the best that you can to pay everything, but I feel like, you want to do the best thing for you too. Okay, that being said, it feels like you do not probably like it. It seems like you get money from this settlement. You get a good amount of savings or something, like not what you would want, but it seems like there's a little cushion there for sure for you. Be careful on what you do with that and use it wisely. Don't go buy like a, jet ski or something.
Will it settle in August like it's supposed to? Or is it going to be longer than
I'm sorry, you're muffly again.
Will it settle in August like it's supposed to, or will it keep going for a bit longer?
I think it probably settles at the end of August.
Okay.
If there is an extension, it would be first part of September. Okay?
Okay, great. Thank you so
much. You have a good day. All right. We have area code 253. Aloha.
Hello.
Hi. Aloha.
Hi, aloha. My question is simple and direct.
Great.
Ready? Okay.
Yep.
My unemployment is ending. I need a job right now. I've been looking for 2 years. Please don't tell me to take anything, because I have been looking for 2 years for anything. Where is the job? What is it? I need it today. Tomorrow will be okay too.
Well, I can't really tell you where the job is or of that nature, just because that's different. When I do a reading and that sort of thing. I just feel like it seems like you downsize. I think that you probably think you've sold everything that you have, but I feel like you possibly move in with somebody for a little bit and you keep looking. And it seems like you may have the opportunity to take something that would be, roughly 20 hours. And I know that probably isn't something that you want to do, but it seems like, I'm not getting you. I think that I've lost that caller. Okay, sorry about that, caller. We have one more time for one more call. 703. Oh, wait a second. Oh, my microphones are going haywire here. There you go. 703.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, how are you? Thanks for taking my call. I just wanted to see, is it possible just to ask for a message? Is there a message for me? My name is Eduardo.
Okay, you got a little muffled there. I guess a message on what? Be a little bit more specific.
A message on maybe prosperity and abundance.
Okay, again, you sound a little muffly.
Something happened and you got
something. Yeah, you were real clear and then you got real muffly sounding.
Is that better?
Yes, that's better. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
A message on what?
On prosperity and abundance.
Okay. It seems like you're doing some work on trying to bring prosperity and abundance into your life. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, it seems like you're probably trying to do some meditative type stuff and some visualizing.
Yes, I'm actually doing the hypnosis.
Okay. I think that you want to stay on that, but what you want to do is really get in when you're doing your meditation and that sort of thing. The message is you still have a little bit of resistance. You still have a little bit of a left brain thing, and I know you don't think that you do, but what happens is when you get into your meditation and you start doing your visualizing and all that, let go of everything that you have as far as an actual picture of how, like, I feel like you're putting limitations on yourself because you're wanting it to be this certain way or this certain house or this certain type of way, but just fall into the meditative state and the feeling of just having the happiness and having just the freedom of having things paid for, and make it more of a generic, really enjoying the universe bringing what you want, and don't try so hard on the picture of the car or picture of the house or whatever. Just know that you're feeling great about whatever you're driving, and you're living wherever you want to live, and you have, you know, the abundance to travel, and, you know, don't put so many limitations on yourself by making the picture have to be exact, because then what happens is I feel like you're having a mismatch in your vibration. And so you're visualizing this, but your vibration is still resisting a little bit because your left brain part of you, which is natural, which everybody does, and that's okay, because that's why we work on this. That's why we do more meditation. The left brain side of you kicks in, and it goes, well, how's that going to be possible? I'm really excited about this, but your left brain kind of wonders about, like, how it is going to come to, you know, fruition. So practice more on letting that resistance go in your meditation, okay? Just kind of just letting it go and giving it off to the universe, and just giving out, you know, letting the universe bring to you what they think that you want as far as prosperity, not giving it, okay, I want this type of house or this type of car, okay?
Okay. Wonderful.
All
Thank you very much.
But keep doing that. You're doing very good work. You are advancing. You're moving forward towards your goal, and I think that's really what you really ultimately wanted to know, yeah?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And you are moving in the right direction. Good job.
Wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Aloha. Okay, everybody, the show has ended, and we will see you on Saturday. All right. Aloha.
Aloha.
It can get lonely climbing Mount McKinley, so to entertain myself, I go to ChumbaCasino.com. At Chumba Casino, I can play hundreds of online casino-style games for free, like online slots, bingo, Slingo, and more. Plus, I get a daily login bonus. It's just too bad that up here, I don't have anyone to share my excitement with. Woohoo! Woohoo!
Live the Chumba life. Anytime, anywhere. Play for free now at ChumbaCasino.com.
VGW Group. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.